Hi, this is Gabriel Weiner from FluentForever.com. In these 3 videos, I'm going to show you the bare essentials of French phonetics and spelling. If you're using one of my pronunciation trainers, don't worry about memorizing any of this. The trainer will do that for you. Just watch and pay attention. Everything you see here will show up sooner or later within the trainer. I'll be going through French using the International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA. This lets us simplify the discussion a lot, since I only need to talk about 35 symbols, many of which you know already, instead of trying to wade through French's 160 spelling rules. So, let's get started. We'll break this discussion up into 3 parts. The first will cover the French consonants, the second will cover the vowels, and the third will cover a few of French's spelling rules that need some extra explanation. French consonants are relatively friendly. If you speak English, you already say most of them accurately. You only need to modify slightly 4 of your consonants, P, T, K, and L, and then learn 3 new ones. With regards to the International Phonetic Alphabet, you already know 10 of the IPA symbols for French, so we'll begin with those. There's B as in bol, D as in dessin, G as in grève, M as in musée, N as in nid, S as in serviette, Z as in zoo, F as in football, V as in veste, and W as in oiseau. The nice thing about these letters is that they always sound and look the same, regardless of what madness is going on in the French spellings. So this S character, for instance, it sounds and looks the same in serviette, cigarette, nation, garçon, and explosion. It's a really handy feature of this alphabet. So, moving on, let's learn some slightly newer stuff. Here are 3 IPA letters that you almost know. They look like P, T, and K, and they almost sound like them too. We have P as in pomme, T as in toboggan, K as in kilo. The only difference between French P's, T's, and K's and English P's, T's, and K's is that the French ones don't use a big puff of air. This isn't K as in kilo. It's K as in kilo. Kilo, kilo. English actually has both versions of these 3 consonants. It's how we tell the difference between cat spit and cat's pit, my cat's stand and my cat's tan, and cat scar versus cat's car. It's just that we don't usually talk about these things. Anyway, moving on. The French L, nicely enough, looks like a lowercase l in IPA. You have L as in loup. It's different from the English L as in loo, because the English L brings the back and front of your tongue up towards the roof of your mouth. Loo. And the French one only uses the front of the tongue. Lou. The tip of your tongue should touch just behind your front teeth. Lou. Lou. Next, we have 4 characters that will look new, but sound pretty familiar. The first one is sh, as in chèvre. It's a funny-looking S, and it's the exact same sound as in English's shoe. The second one is je. It's a scripty-looking Z, as in j'ai. English uses this same sound in words like beige. The third one is un. It's an elongated N, and it shows up in French, sort of in slightly Englishy words like parking. English uses it in words like king and song and rain. It's basically an N that you make using the back of your tongue instead of the front. The last of these consonants is y, as in médaille. It's the same sound as in English's you or yup or yelp. We have 3 more consonants, and then we're all done. The first one is ny, as in baignoire. This is an N made with the middle of your tongue touching your hard palate. It's kind of like saying a Y, y, and an N at the exact same time. Y, ny. As with any new consonants, you'll first need to learn how to hear it well, and then see about making your mouth cooperate. The second consonant is French's U, as in nuage, ui, nuit. It's basically a cross between a Y and a W. To make this one, you'll move your tongue all the way forward to where you pronounce an E sound, E-E-E, and then you'll round your lips as if you were saying a w or an oo without moving your tongue. So you go e, and then you round your lips. I, u, nuage, ui, nuit. The third consonant and last consonant is the French R, as in ra. It's pronounced using the back of your tongue, which pulls back all the way behind where you pronounce a G. So you have ga, 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 and ra, ra, ra. When you do it right, your uvula, that hangy-downy thing at the back of your throat, will vibrate against your tongue. Ra, ra. As always, the more familiar your ear gets with this sound, the easier it will be to produce. But that doesn't necessarily make it easy. This consonant really gave me some trouble when I first learned it. I spent a whole summer pretending to gargle before it started coming out right. Those are all the consonants for French. As a quick review, we have 10 familiar symbols and sounds. We have B as in bol, D as in dessin, G as in grève, M as in musée, and N as in nid. S as in serviette, Z as in zoo, F as in football, V as in veste, and W as in oiseau. You have 4 slight modifications. P as in pomme, T as in toboggan, K as in kilo, and L as in loup. 4 new symbols with familiar sounds. Sh as in chèvre, J as in jet, M as in parking, and U as in médaille, and 3 totally new consonants. N as in baignoire, a cross between an N and a Y, N. U as in nuage, a cross between a sort of W and U sound, nuage, ui. And the French R, R, as in ra, way back in the throat where you gargle. That's it for consonants. Next video, we'll go through the vowels.